What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hunterx here, bringing us another episode of Project Ozone 3 Mythic Mode. With that being said, let's get into today's episode, as we might be doing some wither fighting. That is right. Today, I'm going to try and fight the wither. Now, if you also hear stuff in the background, that's not the fire alarm. If you're like a staticky fan or like a fan grinding noise, the back fan to my PC sounds like it's giving out, and which is not good. Obviously, it is going pretty crazy right now, considering my computer's at 57 degrees Celsius, but there's nothing I can do about it. I don't know how to fix computers, so it's gonna stay like that until it eventually just goes right. But today, I want to try and fight the wither. And to do that, we're gonna need some dark steel, right? And I think we talked about this a few episodes back, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna make all of that dark steel, right? Here we are. I think I've discovered a way to do it without having to shell a ton of dark steel. Hopefully, maybe. It's still a ton though. So I need to make 117-ish dark steel, which is a lot of dark steel, which we also need a ton of obsidian for. So we also need to make sure that we set this automation. Oh no, this automation's already set back up. Okay, perfect. So all we have to do is yoink that pretty easily. Yeah. Let's see, we're gonna need one of these and maybe one of these and an emerald card. Do we have any item pipes? What do we have for item pipes? We have item conduits. I thought we did. Do we not have item conduits? Is like, what's the deal there? Maybe I'm wrong here. Item conduits, they shouldn't be too difficult to make, right? Yoink. Oh no, they're easy, and we don't need that many anyway, right? Well, we only need like one, basically, right? Why is it every time I go record an episode, it's always nighttime? Every single time I've gone to go record an episode in the past like few weeks here, it's always nighttime. I don't know what it is. Like nighttime Minecraft just loves me so much. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. Let's go ahead and make our thing over here. Boop, 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 boop. And you do you. You know what? We get nether stars now. We get to make more of this. And then what's also, don't forget to lock this as well. Are you not extracting because of like speed? Like, what's your deal? Yeah, I think it's just speed there is the problem. So to make dark steel, we're gonna need steel, right? And the only way to make steel right now is through this and this, right? And oh my god, I wonder how long that pulsating iron has been sitting in that alloy furnace for. Oh, I got the hiccups apparently. Hello. Okay, let's go ahead and make more item conduits, because sure, that's exactly what that was probably intended for. Who knows what that was intended for? And never mind. I take that back. Very much take that back. Okay. So I'm basically going to let this run for a little bit. I'm going to make all the dark steel we need, and we'll be right back. This is my way of keeping myself safe. I dug myself a little hole, and I'm just going to sit here and watch this alloy smeltery. By the way, this is the noise that I'm dealing with right now. That's my PC fan, which is yeah, it's quite concerning. But I'm 100% certain. I'm 99.9% sure it is the PC fan that's in the back, but I could be wrong. Part of me really wants to like keep the case open, like keep the side panel off, and just like blow air into it via the sides or something. via the side with like a fan, but I'm not really sure like how much of a good idea is that, right? Because like, doesn't it like need like pressure or something? I don't know. I honestly don't know how like thermals and airflow work. So I really don't want to mess with it. I don't want to like run the risk of breaking it even more, kind of thing. You know what I mean? I would rather just, if the fan dies, just replace it, kind of thing. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem to be like anything serious because like everything's fine, right? And I've also like tested this over multiple hours, and everything seems somewhat normal in terms of like the CPU numbers, percentages, clock speeds, and stuff like that seem fine. I mean, obviously the GPU is fine because I'm using that right now to encode this 1440p video. So I mean, everything seems normal to me. Like nothing has changed. The only thing that changes it, you know, the fan is making noise. It might have been like when I was cleaning my PC, like I might have accidentally bumped it or something, like which caused it to get like loose, or something got stuck in it, or something like that. I don't know. I would have to take it to a PC repair shop or something to truly figure out what the hell is wrong with it. And again, I'm taking a guess, assuming based on, you know, like I'm full on gaming on this, by the way, and it hasn't done anything in the past like week or two since, you know, the storm that knocked out my power and stuff. So it beats me. I truly do think it's just a fan issue. So yeah. So to make dark steel, by the way, dark steel is gonna require us to also put steel with obsidian. We need 117 steel, by the way. So if I look here, we have 108 currently. That's, we're gonna have to figure this out. So bop. So that's 2 stacks. That's 96. We want 117 of this, which is going to be okay. So 64 plus 53 is what we're aiming for. Gotcha. Unfortunately, this is not like Factorio where I can, you know, tick, you know, game tick speed 100. I can't do that over here. Unfortunately, I wish. Alrighty, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and make our dark steel bars just like this. I don't know how many of these I'm gonna need, so I'm gonna guess like 2-3 stacks, maybe. I'm gonna start with 3 stacks, right? I don't think 3 stacks is gonna be enough though. I know that I need, hold on, 15, 15, 9 and 9. Is that correct? I think that's correct, right? So it's 15 plus, no, 30 plus 18, I think is the math that we have to do. 30 plus 18 is 48 times 4, which is 192, which is 3 stacks, I think. So let's just get 3 stacks of obsidian. Oh my god, we have 3,000 obsidian. That is absolutely wild. I don't think I was meant to make that much obsidian, but then again, here we are. So don't blame me. All right, blame the person who's in charge. That's definitely not me. Oh, we need grains of infinity. That's okay, because we've got 50 million grains of infinity downstairs. By the way, this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm recording this in 2 different sessions. So this part of the video is recorded a day after the last segment that you just saw, and I discovered that you know, the PC is not running correctly and is overheating. So I have currently taken the side panel off and I am blowing my box fan into the side of this damn PC at setting number 2, and if need be I can crank that baby up to 3 if I got to, but hopefully we don't need to do that, right? And you're probably gonna be able to hear it a little bit because like I said, the case is indeed open. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and grab another stack of this stuff. I don't think we're okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna make all of it into dark steel or dark bars here. Okay, so I can't do all of it, unfortunately, but we can do as much as we can. So 64 plus 12, that's a fair amount, I would say. Now, is it gonna be enough? Probably not. Actually, well, maybe, because we're gonna be able to spare a few extra pieces here and there, so we should be good to go. Yeah, but hopefully this is only gonna be a temporary situation. I don't plan to keep it like this for very long. Hopefully I can find somebody to repair it if need be, which I do have somebody, but it's going to take a hot minute to get them to come repair it. It is going to cost a decent amount of money, I would say, but also if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right. I'm probably going to go and do a few upgrades, do a case upgrade, do a cooler upgrade, and do a PSU upgrade. So go from a 650 bronze or 650 or 650 or 600 bronze to a I want to say a 850 to 1,000 watt power supply. Honestly, I feel like 1,000 is a little overkill for my build. A little, just a tad bit. You know, for 2070 super, that's probably a bit over the top. If I had to guess, I probably don't need 1,000 watt power supply. But I mean, if I was ever to upgrade to say a 3090, which, you know, maybe that the 4090 is coming out very soon, maybe we'll see prices drop on the 3090s. I have my doubts, but you know, because 3090s are still really good cards to have for gaming and stuff, even if you're, you know, not doing crypto mining and stuff like that. They're still really good top of the line cards, and also those cards don't really require the ATX 3.0s. ATX 3.0 power supplies that the new 4090s absolutely require. It is a must-have to have a ATX power supply, ATX 3.0 power supply with your 4090. Just the way that the 4090s and stuff are designed and built requires that new power supply upgrade or style. Like, what would you call it? Like an upgrade? Like, how would you even? I guess yes, it's an upgrade. It's a tech level upgrade in terms of like how PSUs now work, which is very interesting. I find that the way that the new PSUs work, and it's gonna be very interesting to see how, you know, this stuff gets pushed forward and stuff moving forward. In terms of like, I guess right now we're kind of like in a, I want to say gray area right now in terms of like power supplies and stuff like that, because like I wouldn't say speculation, but it's more of like we're in this new phase where GPUs are starting to pull 600 watts of power, which is ridiculous. That is literally my power supply in one component. Literally. I don't think people are quite understanding how insane the new 40 card or 4090 is. Like, yeah, that's a lot of power, man. 600 watts. Like, is it 600 watts max, or like, or am I misunderstanding that in the way that works? Because that would be insane, right? Like, and also think about like all the people who are gonna overclock their cards and stuff, and like really push it to the limits. And I feel like we're gonna the first like probably like 6 months of the 4090 release, we're probably gonna see a lot of 4090s like probably catching fire and stuff. Hopefully not. God forbid, knock on wood, that no 4090s catch on fire, because I mean, they even said it themselves. I believe they said something like the cables are very fragile in terms of like you only get like 30 plug in and outs, and if you bend the cable too much, it can cause the cable to overheat and catch fire, or catch fire, not catch fire, but melt is probably the better term for that, which is, you know, crazy to think about. You know, that's things that you have to, you know, keep in mind with your new builds and stuff, and whatnot, which is absolutely mind-boggling to me. I died. XD. Why is bruh? Maybe not. That would be great. That would be absolutely fantastic. There we go. Wait, where did I die? My key should tell me where I died, right? I died. Oh, don't tell me I died in a weird spot. I probably did. No, I died near the tree, I think. I died near some tree. Does it tell me? Okay, negative 18 something. Ah, I see it on the screen now. This tree over here. This tree over here. How did I get all the way over here? Interesting. All right, Pog. Let's go ahead and do this. All right, good. You know, I'd really like to make a mob crusher. How challenging are you going to be to make me a mob crusher? You're gonna literally make me make everything, aren't you? Do I have everything to make this? Everything except for the bronze. Okay, so bronze is gonna be 3 copper to 110. So that's gonna be 4 times 3, which is 12. 12 and 4. That's the wrong thing. And it put it all away. God damn it. 12 to 3 copper. Or 4 copper, sorry. Yeah, if you guys hear the fan in the background, I do apologize. It's just one of those things where I have to kind of figure out how I'm gonna get it fixed first. Oh, I need, guys, if you know any cases down below, or any cases that can fit the Corsair Elite H110, I believe, let me know. And also let me know if I need anything special to put the 3700X on it. Like, for example, like brackets or anything that I might need to put on there. I'm gonna slowly buy everything that I need and hopefully get everything fixed slowly, by piece. I mean, the PSU and the PSU and the underclocking of my GPU, and, you know, get all that stuff fixed piece by piece. Right. Now I did. My mom was like, "Oh, like, did you get warranty?" And apparently, I didn't know this, but yeah, you get I believe the website said 2 years guaranteed warranty, but guess what? My warranty ran out last month. And of course, just my luck, the warranty ran out last month on it. But I'm gonna call them anyway. I'm gonna give them a call and see what they say. The likelihood of them taking it is probably slim to none, because again, the warranty is up. But it never hurts to try. Worst case scenario, I buy a new case, I buy a new cooler. Oh, we need 4 more here. I buy a new case, new cooler, and new power supply. Like, you know what I mean? It's not terrible, but it is a little annoying. Just a tad bit, you know. But oh no, never mind, I don't need to, but I'm gonna make it anyway. I do have somebody who can potentially fix it for me, but it's gonna cost me, well, they're giving me a fair price, I think, and I do appreciate them so much. It's just a matter of getting them into the country to be able to do this, right? To do this job for me, which I could swear like travel visa, but I mean, I don't know how that works for, like, because he's technically working for me. I'm paying him to do a job, right? So I'm not sure how that technically works, unless if we do it under the table kind of thing, which we could very well do. Like, I fly him out, he comes on a travel visa, and I can pay him the moment he leaves the country kind of thing. You know what I mean? The moment he goes back home, I pay him through a Cash App or something. But I don't know. That's just me theorizing on like what we could do. But nothing's concrete or whatever. But I would really love to have him come, and plus, like, I want to meet this person, right? I really want to meet this person. Like, I've known this person for so long. Like, I want to meet this person, and but I have to get all the funds first, right? I gotta get the funds to fly them out. I gotta get the funds to pay for a weekend for them to stay at a hotel for the weekend or something. I gotta get the parts. I gotta get the parts in question and stuff like that. Which, yeah, it's gonna be a process. I feel it's gonna be a long, grueling process to get this done, and I'm gonna have to deal with jank for now, right? Oh, we already had redstone in there. Beautiful. I'm gonna have to deal with jank setups, hopefully nothing else breaks in that time period. I have the side panel off with the box fan pointing into it, which is keeping the PC, I mean, it's not stopping the fan from making the noise, but it's at least my computer isn't reaching 81 Celsius. You know what I mean? Because that's what it got up to today. As of recording this video, it got up to like 80 Celsius, which is, that's starting to get to the point where I'm a little uncomfortable with, you know what I mean? Because I believe 85 or 90 C is when thermal throttling starts to happen. I don't know when that happens with the 3700X, but I would have to like Google the Ryzen 3700X like temperatures. By the way, I also discovered this. It also gets hotter and hotter as if I put the side panel back on, it gets hotter and hotter and hotter, even with no programs running, which has me concerned a little bit, just a wee bit. But as far as, you know, like, worst case scenario, knock on wood, you know, God forbid, I just take the 2070 Super out of this case with the power supply and put it in my old case with my old CPU, and hope that they're compatible, and pray to the Lord that, and hope that they're compatible, because, you know, you never know. I don't think they're going to be compatible. Like my other computer is quite old. It's the, I believe, Radeon 580 series with Ryzen 5 1400 quad core, I think. Maybe I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. Right? I mean, I can look real quick while we're waiting for this to smelt. I can check. Let's see what you are, baby. You are, give me some love-ins here. You are, yeah, AMD Ryzen 5 1400 quad core CPU with a Radeon RX 580 series. That is the old PC that I used to make content on and stream on before I got this one here, which I'm using currently to you know, the one that I've been currently using for 2 years to record and stream on, right? So yeah, so that's a thing. I love this PC to bits, man. Like, I really don't want it to go. I really love this PC. This is like, it's my baby, right? I love this thing a lot. It's, yeah, you know, I think if I was to do a new build, I don't know if I would necessarily go AMD. I would probably go Intel if I had. I haven't used Intel in like a couple years now, but I would probably go Intel with like an older Intel with maybe like a, you know, reuse some of my parts, right? Like the 2070 I'll pull out and I'll throw that in. It's also very possible, I don't know if it's like certain plugins, for example, for my recording software have been updated. I'm not sure, because if they have been updated, that would be really good for me, because then I can NDI for the most part, NDI, and do it that way, like game on this machine that's, you know, the 580, game on the 580, and encode and stuff on the 2070. I know that sounds completely ass backwards, but there's something about NVIDIA's encoders, NVNC, that is just so good, man. It's so good. And I would not want to give up the quality content for you guys. Definitely not. That's for sure. But if worst comes to worst and this computer does shit itself, I'm gonna have to go back to the 1400 quad core, and videos aren't gonna look the best unless if I, you know, find some way to scrummage some change to rebuild my new machine and make it even be. I mean, I don't care for the newest specs, right? The only thing I care about the most is quality content for you guys. The quality has to be, it has to be crispy. So I would prefer not to go back to that, but if I have to, I will. But yeah, it would be really good though. I don't think we're gonna be able to make the mob. Can we? I think I can get away with making this in the alloy smelter, right? 1 copper, 1 silver. No, it's not 1-to-1. Hold on. That's not right. No. Sir, that is wrong. It is 3-1-10. Let's try that in the smeltery. I don't know if that ratio is going to work in the smeltery. I mean, we can try. I don't think it's going to work, but we can always just give it a try. But yeah, I would love to like... Oh, wait. This is not like automatically pouring or anything. Right, good. I'm not a huge fan of just like if I could, I would use this computer for like another like 10 years, right? If it would let me, kind of thing. I only want to upgrade if I necessarily actually need to upgrade. And it was actually getting to the point, the old computer was getting to the point where I was like, you know what? I think it's time that we actually upgrade. Because, yeah, there's only so much you can do on, you know, a really older gen CPU. I mean, I could always, like, you know what you could do? I just kind of thought about this now. Like, you could, like, on OBS, set it up. There's a mode in OBS where it runs, like, benchmark tests for your computer. And in those benchmark tests will be like, you know, like, oh, like, you can run this, you know, at these settings. You know what I mean? But, yeah. Having NVIDIA, like, I've been spoiled to death with having NVENC for so long. NVENC, however you say it. NVENC, whatever. For so long. I just don't want to come off of it, man. It's so good. It really is. You know, by the way, I don't know how many of you know, but I record my videos in 1440p and then downscale to 1080p because I was doing 1440p for a while, and then I was like, you know what? This is, in all honesty, it wasn't worth it. It's not worth the time, and maybe we'll break it down in the next video. But it's not worth the time because the render times are crazy. 4 hours, 4.5 to 5 hours render time on my old computer, because that's a computer that I use to record video, render videos. But not only that, is like YouTube takes a really long time to actually process 1440p videos, and you guys know me, I don't really post on time, so it takes 5 to 6 hours to process a 1440p video, and if not longer, sometimes up to 2 days, up to 3 days to process a 1440p video. It's just not worth the time. You know, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been posting 1080p videos for the past like week or two, and I find so much joy in knowing that you guys get the full quality content within an hour of me posting the video, instead of, you know, waiting, you know, 10 hours, 10 plus hours to sometimes even just get 1080p, right? Which is absolutely ridiculous. But we can always talk about that more in depth in a later video, and what I think about the new or other YouTube encoding systems. But with that being said, chat or YouTube comments, we're out of time for today's episode. Unfortunately, we didn't get to fight the Wither today, but we did get everything set up for next time. So with that being said, make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like on the video. You know, a lot of that does help. It's gonna really help a lot, considering, you know, your boy needs a new PC soon. So yeah. Anyways, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Project Ozone 3 Mythic Mode. As always, guys, leave a like, hit the subscribe button. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. Help us reach our goal. Ding on that notification bell. Become part of the Hunter tribe. Follow me on all my social medias. Those will be linked in the description down below. As always, guys, I'm gonna love ya. I'm gonna leave ya. Till next time. Bye bye.